to be going over some of my. Let's redo the intro. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Big on my team. It's free. Oh my god, I'm doing some another Fortnite gameplay. The season is almost over. We're looking at some ops fun, and I want to just talk today. I feel like talking. I feel like talking. I feel like talking. But the thing is, what are we gonna talk about? I guess we can talk about Halloween since it's spooky season. You can see in Fortnite in game, it's very spooky. There's pumpkins all over the bleachers. I went to a Halloween party and met some people, did some cool things, took some cool pictures. You know, saved the world. Just some bush ranger bullshit. You know, just some regular Fortnite shenanigans. Save the world, nothing crazy. I have fun. I had some adult beverages, some alcoholic drinks. I had me a couple Trulies. I had a couple Trulies. I had me a White Claw and I had me a vodka cranberries. Okay, very serious matter. Okay. But 100. Okay. It was very nice. Some of the costumes. I went in a Bucky's onesie. There was a fairy. Yeah, she was a fairy. There was a fairy. There was Spock. Spock from Star Trek. I'm Spock. I don't know what Spock sounds like. I've not watched enough Star Trek. But Spock IRL, super cool. We had a skeleton. We had a skeleton. We had a skull trooper, IRL skull trooper. Some guy in a skeleton hoodie that zipped up. We had Max Keeble. We have there's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. We had fucking Phineas. What do we know? We have Ferb from Phineas and Ferb. We had an angel and a devil. We had an evil biker, evil black dark angel biker. We had light triad angel, biblically accurate angel. We had a guy came there. There was a couple that they were clowns, so it was like Harley Quinn and the Joker, baby. Harley Quinn and the Joker, baby. This is my crazy man. I love my crazy man. I go everywhere with my crazy man. I did my crazy man's makeup. Yes, I did. And now we're at the party. That's what happened. We had some jokers. We had Mothman. Someone in Mothman. I wasn't the only one wearing a pajama onesie, so I didn't feel bad. It wasn't like they had like a cape that was a hoodie that was like a moth hoodie. So She had a costume. She had a more costume, but basically I had a not costume. But it's okay. It's okay, bro. So we went there. I watched Silence of the Lambs with no sound. Basically, I watched Silence of the Lambs for the first time, start to finish, in the club. You can find me in the club. What you need. I watched Silence of the Lambs. I rated it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 Halloween movie. Scooby-Doo I did not care for. I guess I was drunk enough at the moment to not like fucking watch it anymore. Not be watching the movie. I was feeling a little social. Oh, and someone was like a fashionista Frankenstein zombie. So that everybody looked good. We had a really good party. But yeah. That happened. I'm still gonna hand out candy for Halloween. Our girl was like, I'll take it back if you're not gonna hand it out. I'm like, you're not gonna take candy back to the store during Halloween. That makes you look bad. So I'm not gonna let that happen. I'll hand out some candy, fuck it. Take one, or you can take as many as you want. I don't think we have enough candy to have niggas taking two. I might have to go get some candy myself. Some backup candy? We don't have backup candy. She should take back the Cinnamon Toast Crunch and fucking go get more candy. We have enough cereal in the fucking... Get oatmeal and exchange the cereal for candy. And you should be good. But moving on. Then I took some pictures. And that was like, I don't know, my spooky season. I was supposed to head out of town for spooky season. Didn't end up doing it anyway. But it's whatever. I shot some photos at a block party. I shot some photos at a church. And the thing is, I took up my camera when I went to that Halloween party. I took up my camera, I took some photos, and I posted those on my socials. My social media. Posted on my social media. Some nice little pictures. He's dead. Oh no. Yeah, Mantle Warrior here, he's dead too. Yeah, I remember this shit. But I posted them pictures on my socials. It was nice. And the young individual, the young lad who threw together the party, the fine gentleman who invited me to a ballroom. I've never, always a lady, have never been invited to such an extravagant ballroom before. I'll be telling all my girly girls about you. I got invited to the party, and they enjoyed the picture, so I was like, okay, that's good at least. I'm like, that's nice. So, yeah, no cap, bro. I took some pictures for this church, bro. They gave me some free food and a Pepsi, no cap. I did that as well when it came to taking some pictures for events and things like that. But other than that, no, I don't got too much else on the photography and artsy side. As far as autumn goes, I'm sure that like the rest of this like fall season will be pretty fun. Beaming on Doja Cat? Beamed. I hate bots so much. I hate the buyable bots because they shoot at a certain Y level. Like, notice when you build up in a build fight. Oh, this is a glitched fight. It's like, I'm fighting a fucking ghost. This is very spooky. The thing about bots is they like shoot up past a certain Y level. And I'm like, really, bro? Like, really, the bots are gonna shoot up past a certain Y level? Like, if you box up in a 1x1 on the ground, they're gonna spam you and never run out of ammo, while the other guy's able to heal. So, like, that's why bots are, like, so unfair. Because they have dead accurate aim. They tell the person who bought the bot where the person is at all times. They basically, no one can ever sneak up on you, because if you tower up, they'll stay at the bottom of your builds and, like, fucking just sit down there and do nothing, and just they can't sneak up. That's why bots are like slowly, thankfully getting phased out of Fortnite. I don't know if they do some actual interesting things with the bots in Fortnite, then I wouldn't be so fucking mad. I've been saying this for a minute. They can add back AI and like mid-game objectives where there is like bots on the map that you can fight, but make them drop guns. Make them drop a weapon on kill and ammo and a shield. Make them drop one mini, one gun, and ammo for that type in like 30 mats. That would be so nice. Because then I can farm the bots for mats and heals. Or whatever. Or don't make them drop like a mini. Make them drop like, have a chance to drop like a gun, ammo for the gun. And then, like, if you kill an elite one, you get heals and a gun. There you go. I think that's how it was in Chapter 5. I don't know. Like, the elite soldiers dropped heals and the regular grunts just dropped fucking guns. But yeah, that'd be kind of nice. That'd be a way to spice up BR, because I feel like if you add 99 players and there's still PvE bots, there's still PvE elements to the Fortnite match, I mean, like, it's only a matter of time. Like, I remember Apex Legends, they started adding, like, the little dogs and the like, flying wombats. I don't even know. I don't remember. They added spiders and stuff. They added animals around the map that you can shoot to get shields, grenades, just basically parts. You get barrel mods, sometimes you get a gun, sometimes you get a fuel cell or a shield cell. And you could charge your Evo shield by doing those objectives. It was a way for like you to passively be able to farm shield while rotating around the map so the game isn't as boring. But yeah, I feel like if they added it in there like that, and also I guess I can use this time to talk about my like wish list for chapter 5. No, not my wish list for chapter 6. I saw that Clicks was doing some stream and he's like, I'm gonna go to Epic HQ and talk to the board of directors of like what they're doing for Epic Games and what they're doing for Fortnite and then up and coming years for like the roadmap and stuff. The thing is, like, they have a roadmap. Even if a pro player goes and gives their opinion on what to do with the game, like Fortnite's so money focused and oriented, like they're not gonna listen to what the fuck Clicks has to say. Like, I'm so sorry, guys. They're not going to add back old movement, and they're not going to take cars out of the game indefinitely because cars are, like, literally a cosmetic thing. Like, shoes are a cosmetic thing. So, like, they took the cars out of ranked finally, but they still got the cars in, like, BR and shit. Like, okay, so you just see how that Miku skin in the car just bumped me. I'm trying to jump on top of the car. You used to be able to sprint, jump, and land on top of the car and shoot people. I don't know where along the lines of updates that they made cars universally just ass to deal with. You used to be able to get on top of, you used to be able to reliably board and get into someone's car while it was moving at you if you just spammed your fucking E button. And you could pickaxe people in cars. You can shoot people from the passenger seat of cars. They nerfed all that bullshit just because they wanted to keep the cars in the game to sell you the skin. Not because they wanted to keep it, not because they cared about the balancing. They didn't care about player outrage. No. To sell you a fucking skin, bro, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I don't think that... I don't understand how like most of the player base who like plays this game doesn't realize like they wanted to just sell you the fucking skin, bro. But it's whatever. It's whatever. I don't know. That's so stupid. But cars, I had a problem with Rex season. The cars were OP, but they added so many tools later on to deal with the cars that like, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck that like someone's driving around with the car. Like they nerfed the damage of the cars, which is what they need to do. Like you could still kill people with the cars if they were like bad and terrible. Yeah, fuck yeah, have that in. I never had a problem with that. What I had a problem with was like that, like the cars having 1 million damage and literally just being the meta, as Resub would say, the meta. Because normal players who play like so the top 1% of players, or the top 5% of players, anyone who's not in the top 5% literally does not give a shit about the meta, and they ignore it because, like, if you play this game, you literally hate the meta. You want to use, like, a cool gun? No. The meta. Like, you better be doing everything correct, or, like, someone who is playing the meta is gonna ruin it. And, like, sometimes the metas in Fortnite would be so strong, like, if you're not picking it up, you're probably losing to someone who's worse than you. But yeah, like, so Clicks went to this headquarters. He's talking about adding back old movement. They don't need to add back old movement. They need to unnerf sprint. They need to add back movement like the grapple blade. The grapple blade was good. I don't know what movement this season was good. The Oni masks were good. The bat was good for rotates. The chug splash, the gold splash was good. The only things that were OP were like the sticky grenade launcher, the X-Wings in the Fortnite season. The X-Wing being enabled in ranked was so stupid. Oh my god, I refused to play ranked that season and like really climb and ignore the fact that I was dying to people in the X-Wing. Was like, I just did not want to deal with the guy flying around in the fucking X-Wing late game just fucking mowing me down, or like I'm rotating and there's no good movement in the Star Wars season, so I'm just gonna fucking pray that I get a fucking lightsaber and slap barrels. Like, that was ridiculous. That was a little bit of an abysmal season. But it was a very bare bones season, and that's what I like. The loot pool, the guns, bare bones, and not fucking overpowered. The Hollow Twister literally ruined this season. Hit scan first person ARs ruin Fortnite seasons and make the game feel so bad. But casual players love it so much. Like, controller players and casual players love hit scan first person AR so bad. It's like hard to fucking avoid. But one thing is, like, you hear Peterbot talking about, oh, they need to add back bullet drop. Bullet drop is more important than just pro play and just a day-to-day basis. Bullet drop is important because it makes cheating a little bit harder. Along with the bloom at range, if you add bullet drop, you have to have, like, the human skill and compensation, not only for the recoil pattern of the gun that you're using, like how hard you have to pull down initially, and how the gun reacts while you're midair, while you're moving midair, while you're moving crouching, while you're moving standing. All those factors that go into when you're shooting a gun in Fortnite is then there's another barrier to entry when you have to, like, be like, oh, every gun has bullet drop now. Whereas, like, if it's hit scan, like, I just point and fucking shoot, and I just have to make sure my crosshair is, like, over their fucking hurt box by the time the bullet fucking fires from my gun. It takes a lot more skill to beam someone out of the air with bullet drop. And then also, bullet drop makes aiming a little bit easier. It makes aiming from high ground to low ground easier. And it makes aiming up at an angle at someone a little bit harder, but you can also arc bullets over edges. There's just a lot more diverse gunplay that happens when you have realistic bullets in your game versus, like, insta-kill hit-scan bullets in your game. Like, the game becomes very snappy and about the split-second decisions a lot more when you have hit-scan, as opposed when there's bullet travel time and bullet drop and things like that. There's like a little bit of movement and flow to everything. Like, people are moving a lot more. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe someone one day will come along and describe it a lot more better than me to, like, the masses. But yeah, add bullet drop back to the game because bullet drop adds skill and hurts people who cheat. It's harder to cheat in games with bullet drop. Whereas hit scan just makes it really fucking doo-doo caca easy for a guy to just basically just hold his crosshair on you, and if a bullet bleeds through when you're getting spammed, oh, good luck, GG! Rotating in a late game, you want to crash pad the next zone, little Timmy? Oh, GG, I have hit scan! I'm sitting on height, 150 meters away from you, and you decide to rotate, and I was looking at you through your cone. GG, bro! Even if you're not playing tournaments, I'm in box fights, and I'm gonna always keep my crosshair on you. I'm gonna hit scan. GG's. I'm gonna stream myself playing Reload on TikTok and hacking. GG, I got a hit scan gun. I got the best hit scan loot in the game, period. God, man. They be dropping the ball with this game, I swear to God. There's so many passionate players out there who would make this game better instantly for all demographics of players. But they're just so money hungry, they just don't want to listen to anybody who has a reasonable take. And, like, that's what I feel like a lot of modern day games that have live services. It's like, you're never gonna win, like, really be a winner playing any of these games. Cause, like, the dev is just gonna sit there and be like, I want your money and your time. I want your money and your time. Please populate my servers so I can show you an ad. Like, we have a Beavis and Butthead skin in the game, guys. Like, have you watched the new Beavis and Butthead movie? Oh my god, guys, we have Hank Hill back in the shop. Have you guys paid for a subscription for Hulu Plus to watch the new seasons of, what is it, King of the Hill? Like, it's so ad, bro. It's so ad, man. And Disney is part of Fortnite too, so, like, all the Disney skins, it's like, hey guys, have you tried Star Wars yet? Have you tried Marvel yet? Have you tried the Marvel superhero skins yet, guys? What about this fucking collab, bro? Nigga, before you show me another fucking collab, what about these servers, bruh? What about these hackers in your tournaments taking thousands of dollars from you guys? You guys are like, we're gonna sue them. They're just still making money. Even if people, this is why hacking is like not a problem. That like, they have no real reason to go out and hack. Even if someone hacks on Fortnite, they're gonna buy another account. They're either gonna buy an account, they're gonna spend more money. They're gonna eventually end up spending money on the game some way, somehow. Even if someone cheats just to play tournaments and like doesn't buy skins on that account, they probably have some. They probably got into Fortnite and got addicted to Fortnite and were like buying skins on some other account in some way, so they got their money anyway. But if someone cheats, like, it does create a ripple effect where someone eventually does spend money on the game in another way. So that's why like cheating is an issue. That's why smurfing is an issue. The devs won't, like, developers or the people. I shouldn't be saying devs. I love saying devs, bro. The devs. It sounds like I'm saying the devs and I'm like a conservative, but like the people who make your games or make the decisions for your game and what happens, they know they have all this money and resources to like circumvent most of the problems that like the average gaming community for that game experiences, but because they'll end up making money in it or like it's such a competitive market, like they're not gonna waste their time on the little grievances of the little chud chungus who like has like a problem with like how they're balancing their fucking stupid ass season. Like they're trying to figure out how they can sell skins to like your fucking grandma, bro. So yeah. Wow, that was a long video. I'm so proud of you, Lauren. Have a great day and have a good night.